But what I'm saying is this. You have to always put that your success. The reason I'm saying that because everybody, just like you said, is gonna feel like you owe them. You really don't owe nobody. Just because I went through your thing and I don't owe you that, I could come back and look out, but I don't owe you that.
Nah, you owe me that.
No, you don't owe that.
You owe me that.
I think.
Nah, fuck that.
No.
I'm gonna be on the side. Hope you lose, bitch. Get knocked out with a big sign, boy. Security gonna drive me out that fish.
Yeah, what's going on? How y'all feeling? Y'all already know we back in the building. Growth Process Podcast, checking in with y'all. Everybody's on the check-in. Briefcase Tony was happening.
Yo, I'm here. Let's go.
Spider was good.
Yep.
Live.
Just chilling, vibing.
Man, let's get it in, fellas. It's already out there. Now we don't have to hold no punches. We go as wide as we need to. The Epstein files are out. How y'all feeling about that? Who want to take it first?
Epstein was a great man.
Damn, that's a bold statement.
Yeah. Epstein was a great man, but he was an evil man.
Okay, so what you're saying, he was putting his energy into the wrong space.
So you can be great and be good. You can be great and be evil. You can be great and be a pedophile. You can be great and be a saint. So let's just, some people hear great and think you can't be great and be bad. He was great. Listen,
So he was great at being bad? Or great
No.
Great at collecting data and holding shit over people's heads?
He was great at both because he was very intelligent. That was the wealth guru, bro.
Yeah.
That was the man.
But are we giving him too much credit because of the machine that was behind him?
Nah, man.
Because he was a powerful man based on the resources.
But
you can't just roll out of bed and have all these people or have dirt on all these millionaires, billionaires, princes, kings, whatever you want to call them, these people that's in position of power. So that means he has to have some type of machine behind him that gives him that credibility to even be in these positions to get the dirt or whatever it is on X said individual, like Donald Trump, such and such, whoever it is that's on these files.
Bro, before the dirt, he made himself a man of value.
But even before the dirt, it was the people that was behind him. Because they're saying the Mossad was behind him.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, though. They don't come get you unless you of value.
No, they
not necessarily.
No,
he was an expert.
Not necessarily.
Bro.
Not necessarily.
They went to get him.
Why they won't go get Pookie from the corner store?
No.
Or one of these.
Sometimes they do. Listen.
And send them off.
Right. Because if you don't have no family, no parents, because now they can groom you to be whoever it is that they want you to become.
CEOs call him from prison when the crash happened, bro. I need your advice. That's a man of value and knowledge.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. That's the main thing about him. That's what the pedophile stuff, that's the dirty side of him. But the good side, he's a very intelligent man. Specifically financial.
I agree he's very intelligent. But what I'm alluding to or saying is the reason that he was able to get access to what he had is because of the machine that was behind him. Nothing to do with his intelligence. More so the access to these individuals, access to the whole island, just whatever it was. Because he had some the most powerful people on earth were directly behind him.
Bruh.
And he was married to his wife alone, her father.
But guess what he did? All you gotta do is create a service or a product. He bought the island. He said, I'm going to create a hub for whatever. That came out of his brain. That hub could have been for families, for kids.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think he bought the island.
He did not buy the island.
He did not buy the island.
No.
It came from the intelligence group, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And he was a spy for them. He was a spy.
You're not undermining him. You're giving him his credit for being smart, intelligent, or intellectual.
And by the way, I'm no fan of his.
No, of course not. No one here's a fan of his.
I'm no fan of his.
On this because it's time to air it out, right? So, what we're saying is, yes, he's very smart, intelligent, and articulates himself well, or maybe borderline genius based on his psyche, whatever you want to call it, right? But the machine and the power behind him is what pushed him to the forefront for him to even be in the position that he's at, for you to even know how smart he was.
I mean,
I think this whole Jeffrey thing is like, I probably spent too much time like reading and studying the situation, but this is the true definition of a supervillain, man. Like he checks all the boxes off as a real supervillain. Like in my head, he goes up there with the Hitlers. He goes up there with your boy from Korea, from North Korea. This dude from an early age, he understood not only numbers, because that was his genius, right? There was another part of it that he was very good at, and it was emotional awareness. He was a phenomenal, and I'm saying was, but I'm gonna go ahead and say is, because it's enough evidence for me to think that he's still alive. He is a phenomenal manipulator in general. So I got a couple notes here that was just like kind of would help bring this home with this whole supervillain idea, right?
Go ahead, let's go.
So for one, he went to 2 colleges, didn't graduate neither one. Dropped out, was they described him as lazy.
Which is brilliant, and I'll tell you why. Go ahead, continue.
So even without a college degree, he was able to become a teacher. He became a teacher at
That's white privilege. They let him become a teacher without a college
yeah,
degree.
I mean,
why
Dalton. He became a professor at Dalton for mathematics and philosophy, I think, right? And after that, he became the sole manager of Leslie Warner's $1 billion estate, which he owned Victoria's Secret, in case y'all don't know that. He allowed Jeffrey earned his trust so much that he didn't question anything Jeffrey did. Jeffrey had the right to sign any business deal for Leslie Warner. Turns out Leslie Warner gave his sought-after mansion, he left it to Jeffrey Epstein, gave it to him. A lot of people were very bitter about that. They didn't understand why this man would leave Jeffrey Epstein this incredible house in Manhattan. You feel me? From there, he became what they known as a money laundering genius. He created a grooming network. Like I said, he was very emotional aware of everything that was going on around him. He knew how to make people happy. He knew how to house people, comfort people, get them in a position of vulnerability so that he could maximize off them, bro. He was on the board of the Rockefeller University and the Trilateral Commission, which is he describes in one of his interviews as what we know as the Illuminati, right? They're the international policy group. And he was advising literally what we should do in the world in general. Not to mention there's emails claiming that he started Bitcoin. Bitcoin was his idea. We didn't even get to the island in the Palm Beach mansion yet, in which, he was accused in 2008. There was 32 counts of soliciting a minor for prostitution. He managed to do 18 months for one charge. In 2015, the Miami Herald, there was a journalist from Miami Herald, I can't think of her name right now, but she started to dive back into the case, and she forced the government to open the case on him again. That's how he went to jail the second time, was because this journalist felt like it was such an injustice that she went out her way to just provide additional information. You feel me? Then, clearly he was locked up. A month later, he hangs himself. But now you got all of this evidence
footage saying
that cameras went out, bodies were swabbed.
When he was supposed to be
CO missing, unidentified people on
now they're saying they spotted him in
on the
Israel
premises
with security.
And
hair grown out.
You seen the picture?
Yeah, video.
Picture
it looks just like
we
him.
Talking about a real life
in Israel.
We talking about a real life supervillain, bro.
I mean, me personally, my fault for cutting you off, but I'm gonna let y'all boys jump in. The moment when they said Epstein hung himself or committed suicide in prison, I didn't believe it. I never believed it. I was like, man, me and Liv talked about this. I was like, he's probably in another country living a different life under a different identity, probably had reconstructed plastic surgery. I never once believed that Epstein was no longer alive.
I think he always felt above the law and still does.
What's his religion?
I mean, he's Jewish.
Okay, so he's why we failing to realize what's really going on. For so many years, the Jew has used him as a spy. Everything that he's been doing has been under them.
Yeah, his wife.
Everything
his
he's been
father
doing
ran the Mossad. The
been under
Mossad
the
is CIA.
yeah. So
Is it?
basically, they sent him here to collect all these data to now have America by the balls. Think about it. Everybody that's great in America, other countries, everywhere, they all the Jews got them all by the balls. So now,
That's
whatever
what I
they
was saying.
say,
It's the machine that was behind it.
whatever they say now, if you pay attention, when have you ever? Let's go back to the first time Trump ran. Trump wasn't kissing no Jew ass the first time he ran. Now it's like he's bowing down. Anything goes. You know what I mean? It's like he refused to say anything about them. Why is that? Because they told him, look, man, this whole file we ain't really delete this. We got everything that we just let out a little bit. There's more to this. You get what I'm saying? It's like
extortion,
it's
man.
extortion.
Just
That's
at a whole. It's extortion on an intellectual level.
bigger than what we thinking about, dog.
That's-
Everybody you
that's what
could
it
think
is.
about is on this file, dog.
Nah,
And even him as Epstein, his wife was collecting data on him.
On
because
him,
his
yep.
wife's father ran the Mossad. It's like the CIA. Like, you don't get it.
no,
It's all
insane.
for controlling power.
That's all.
30,
yeah.
40, 50, 60 years down the
So
line.
to go back to you, Brief, when you're
Which
saying
is the present.
when you're hold on to go back to you, Brief, when you're saying he was so intelligent, it's not that hard for me to have all these powerful people behind me saying, you know what, next week we're gonna have this drop. So tell people to put money on this or take money. That's all they was doing with him. I'm
It's
not saying
just
he
that.
was not
Again, it's-
smart. I'm not saying he was not smart, but he also had intake to know what was gonna happen before it happened.
And they gave him the power to dictate what
Yeah.
can happen. You know how this stuff goes. Remember back as far as the economy, right? When what sent everybody into a frenzy when they were like, oh shoot, as far as the pandemic, go get toilet paper, everybody. Every 30 minutes, the whole country was sold out of toilet paper. Right?
And what did toilet paper have to do with the pandemic?
Right?
That was the dumbest shit.
You right about that, but
Now let's go back, right?
don't downplay his intelligence.
No, we're
I
not
never said that.
downplaying
I
it.
never
We're not
said that. I
downplaying it.
never
So
said
now
that.
let's go back a little further. Remember when we were in a recession back in 08?
Mhm.
We're in a recession now. But the difference is they learned from that mistake.
They didn't
They're
put
not
it out.
throwing that word recession
They
around.
didn't put it out.
Because once you start publicly, like if CNN, MSNBC, Fox, or these major platforms, if they mention it,
Yeah,
the world goes
it's
into
a wrap.
frenzy.
Yep.
It's the same thing. So yes, he's very smart, he's intelligent, but these machines that was behind him were the real puppet masters. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
why all these political leaders, all these quote unquote athletes, actors, actresses, entertainers, everybody's in this file. Don't think there's not more.
There's a lot more.
No, of course not. Of course,
Let
it
some
is,
of these
rather.
people act out. This is a bait. The ones that let somebody be like, well, I'm not in there. You seen what? Hey, talk again. Then they're gonna put theirs out. These are very intelligent people you're dealing with, bro. These ain't just your regular
Me and Bliss-
smart people that just has a high school or collegiate. Like these people
Nah,
are.
after looking at this, is it safe to say that Diddy's like a party promoter level?
Of course, yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
this
a
is
party
big-
promoter for this man.
Did y'all
What were
see
you about to
this?
say? You were about to say
Oh, I was
something.
gonna say me and Bless was also talking about this too. Did you guys see the part where the Jew guy was at the White House saying Donald Trump is the first Jewish president we have? And what did
Who
Donald
said
Trump?
that?
I forgot his name, but it was at a press conference. He was at a press conference at the White House to say, "Yeah, this is the first Jewish president we have," and Donald Trump just nodded his head. When have you ever known Donald Trump not to say something back, man? This man went to sit back in a corner.
Donald Trump Jr.
No. Man, last term, you remember he was in with that last term. He went to go sit in a corner while these guys was just talking on the podium. I'm like, damn, something ain't right with Trump. There it is. The foul.
All right.
That foul serious, boy.
But I ain't gonna lie, that guy name, bro. When I hear his name, man, it's something about Trump, bro. I don't. What he did to the Obamas, bro, that brought back the country.
go.
Which goes back to the files. Because
Oh man,
the Republican parties feel like the Democrats leaked the files, right? Who's the leader of the Democratic Party as we currently stand?
The
Who
Clintons,
helped appointed Joe Biden to become a president?
the
Right.
Bidens and Clinton.
Yo, no, wait,
Right?
but yeah, but
So it's a direct attack on. Pay attention to the timing. When did he release this video of Michelle Obama and Barack Obama looking like monkeys and apes? Right after the files were leaked.
But let me ask you this: all the black people that voted for Trump, right? I knew he was racist before he got in there, and they knew he was racist, which they was in their denials, and he keep doing racist shit. So to the people that voted, to the black people that voted for him, how do y'all feel? Whoever you are, how do you feel about Trump now?
I'll say this: I didn't vote for no parties, neither one involved. But what I'll say is this: this term for Trump, this shit is terrible. It's horrible. This shit is straight garbage.
Trash, yeah.
It's trash on every level.
He doesn't even have a direct angle right now.
It don't
He
feel
doesn't
like
have a direct angle. You don't know where he's going. And what happened to the wall? We stopped talking about the wall. Like, what
And
the
I'll
fuck is going on?
give you another one. We'll save that. Continue. The wall.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then,
we in some spooky times, bro.
yeah,
this
we've
shit
been in
is-
spooky times, dog.
It's
We've
getting
been in
spooky,
spooky
bro.
time. And I'm not even gonna bring up the new stuff they just found about when he was having parties at his place.
Let me ask y'all this. Some of these outlets or these media outlets were saying Jay-Z, Pusha T, and them boys was in it. Do y'all think they were a part of the Epstein files for real?
I'm probably sure they went to a.
Yes.
Hey, wait, bro. Just because you in the files, that don't mean.
You partook.
Yeah,
in
you
the,
partook, bro. It could have been
in the
anything, bro.
party.
Yeah.
Bro, if I got invited to
Because
the
here's
Epstein
thing,
Island,
right?
I would have
Here's the
went.
thing. Here's the thing.
What's going on this island?
No, it ain't. Listen.
This sounds grand. It sounds grand.
No,
But
I'm definitely
it's
going to the
easy
island.
for you to get tricked going into it if you don't know about it. Now, if you're recurring after you found
If
out
I
what
know
it's
about it,
then
I'm
that's
going
when
to
it's
the
a problem.
island.
So check this out. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Us four here. Hey, boys, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Last week, boy, went to this event, to this party thing on a private jet, flew out, vibing. Y'all come check this out. All right, say less. We pulling up because the person that's inviting you, that's introducing it to you, is someone that you trust. Now you get there, you realize it's nonsense, it's bullshit. You don't want to partake in it. You don't want nothing to do with it. Now you no longer come back. But at that point, you already on the files. You're on the records. You're on the plane logs.
But
See, so there's a lot of that going on too. Some
Yeah.
people probably got flued out just to have their names in it. That probably didn't partake in it. So now you got to shut up about it. So you can't say, oh yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't go. Now you can't speak on it because you were there.
They got a log on it.
But
See, a
listen,
lot of it is the log, the history. It's like if I call you, you don't answer, or you may not have gotten it. Damn, bro, you were supposed to hit me up. We had somewhere to go. I did call you. I screenshot it. That's the log history. I sent it to you.
Yep.
Yeah, Brief, what you
Go
saying?
ahead, Brief.
a party can be normal and weird at the same time. You can walk in the club and you got weird people and normal people. So
Yeah, because you could be at
so
a
just
party
'cause you go to
and there's
these
weird
parties,
activity going on, you don't know nothing about
they
it
make
'cause
it
you're not a
they make it
part of
seem
that
like,
crew.
oh, you was involved with all of this. And I can know it's some weird stuff. Hey, y'all, look, we're going to this party. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might see some stuff that's on you, but the baddie's in here.
So let me ask you a question.
Would you still go? But if it's all of that, I can't go. But guess what? Everywhere we go in the world now, it's a mixture of people.
Okay, you're right.
It's nowhere you can go. It's gonna be just straight people in the building.
You're right. Let me
There's
ask you a
always some
question.
shit
Let me
going
ask you a
on.
question, Brief. So you enter this party. You see little girls underage that's doing things they're not supposed to do. What you gonna say?
The time for me to die, boy. I'm crashing out.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the type of party that was happening.
Yeah.
That's beyond weird.
Bruh, Pizzagate, all of that.
That's
comes from
beyond
that.
weird,
Y'all
bruh.
forgot when
Crashing
Hillary
that time
Clinton
to
was
die,
running
bro.
for office? They brought out the Pizzagate. Remember when Trump said something that was profound when they were debating? Trump was like, let's talk about those files you were hiding. And Hillary got quiet. And that's when the tables turned and everybody was like, hold on, what is Trump talking about? And Trump gained the momentum and he beat her. That's these same files. The Pizzagate, they were calling these young kids food names.
yeah.
Pizza, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Let me get a pepperoni, a
Yeah.
sausage pizza. They're ordering.
It's not about it being a weird party. It's the type of party that it was. Diddy's a weird party.
I saw a clip on.
That's a weird party. You know
I
what
saw
I mean?
a clip on Instagram. I don't know who this was. I hope I'm able to find it. If I do, I'm gonna put it in this clip or whatever. Where this lady girl, whatever, she was talking about this filing cabinet. But that was a term that was used within the these files that was released. They were like, "Oh yeah, I got this filing cabinet for $13,000, $22,000."
The Wayfair
the
cabinet.
Wayfair
The
account
welfare
thing.
cap, yeah.
It's the same shit with the Pizzagate. Same thing, just different products, different language. But that's how they were communicating. Because with the FCC
That was their lingo.
Airways, it'd get picked up.
That was their lingo.
These some sick people, bro.
Yeah.
And now you see why I said it's the machine that was behind it. Not to take from him. He probably was brilliant. Borderline genius. But the machine that was behind it. Because we're saying one thing. He was also by the balls. They had him by the balls as well.
Yeah.
3 type of people that I really despise. For
Who
real.
are they?
The first one is pedophiles.
Okay.
Perfect.
Like, oh man, I really hurt a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like, I really do something to them. For you to prey on little kids, little underage children, boys.
I believe for people like that, they should do bring back public lynching, public.
Yeah, they should do that. They
Not-
should do that.
Not only for them. What about the people that keep going around killing little kids at schools?
No, anything that
Them
has to
too,
do with
you know what I'm
children.
saying?
Anything that has to do with children.
Second.
Second on the list, just white supremacy. Like any specifically, it don't even have to be white, but any other race that intentionally want to harm black people just for them being black. You second on my list. We just can go to war. And really, I can't wait. We just go to war and get this shit over with sometime, bro. Let's just go to war and get this shit over with. You don't like me for whatever reason. I know the reason, but I'm not gonna say
they won't
it.
ever go to war because they don't like us
Let's
for
just
whatever
get
reason.
let's just get this
But they
shit
know
over
they
with,
can't
man.
survive without us.
Let's get this shit over with. And there's a lot of others that dig ride them that want to be on their team. A lot of these other little ethnic groups.
All the others, if
You know?
want to keep it real.
So really, black people, we have had no friends. We have had no friends. Number 3, man, I hate a thief, bro.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Somebody that can come and just steal and take something from me. Man, they say if you steal, you will kill. I don't know how true that is because anybody ever stole from me or I thought stole from me, I cut them off for life.
You ain't never give them a chance to heal.
Yeah, it's over with.
yeah.
It's over with. It's over with.
You're supposed to. Though.
And sometimes you got to test people. Sometimes somebody, you giving somebody a ride. Sometimes leave $100 on the floor. See if they take it. Whatever they into, leave it. If they like weed, leave a bag of weed right there. Sometimes, hey man, you gotta, Spider, I ain't never test you, boy.
Go ahead, try.
Try to keep a garbage bag.
I ain't
on
gonna lie,
anyway.
boy. Hey, I like a lot of money, Brief. Leave it right there. We're gonna see.
Spider, keep a garbage bag on.
But
anyway.
let me tell you this: when you testing people, be ready to have a rude awakening.
Yeah.
Because most people aren't ready for the reality of what's
And sometimes you
to come.
can't take it personal because if you know a person addicted to something, niggas steal from their grandma. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's not even that they don't love you, but I hate a thief, bro.
So does the circumstance that they're in change that position for you? Hold on. Let's say this person is not a thief. You probably gave him some money yesterday. He don't want to keep bothering you. He probably used to be up and he's not used to borrowing and asking people for nothing. Too much pride. And at that moment, he showed you ran that test before, he passed it, gave it to you when he was good. But now shit fucked up. He failed the test. How you handling that?
Is he addicted to anything?
No. Just fell on hard times.
I can never fuck with him again. Now, even if he addicted to something, that might get a little more of a pass because that really wasn't him that did it. He's not in his right mental state. He's addicted to something. He'll do anything.
Yeah.
He might sell himself for this.
What if Spider failed the test? Spider said, "Bro, I'm addicted to success, and I'm hurting right now, and he need that honey."
No, that ain't it, boy.
Right?
That ain't it. I done been in a fucked up situation and
bruh.
seen the opportunity to come
Hey,
up and
bro.
pass it.
Hey, bro, you believe something? You know, I only stole from one person. I'm gonna tell you the story how I stole from them, and it kind of hurt my heart because I didn't really even have to do it, but I never stole from nobody. But I stole one time, and I'm a dirty nigga for this. So,
Cue that.
yeah, I'm a dirty nigga for this.
Look at the mic. Look at the mic.
I remember my grandma, she told me to go in her room for something and get something. And she had like a little bag, like all this jewelry on it, like all type of jewelry on the bed. And I looked and I was like, oh, this is a small little champ in middle school. And I'm like, grandma ain't for this. She ain't gonna know this missing. And I put it on and I just tucked it in my shirt. I just was wearing it for years. So, but I never told grandma I took this little small chain out the bag. And I rocked that for a couple years, boy.
She ain't never bring it up.
And then she did. She's like, I had a Malcolm, because I had an X. It was like a Malcolm X piece. I'm like, what the fuck she get this from? It was kind of fly. And she was like, man, I had a Malcolm X piece one time. I don't know what happened to that. I'm like, damn, grandma, that's crazy. I'm like, grandma, that's crazy. Where you left it at? But at that time, boy, I think years later, I sold that shit at the flea, boy. But that's the only time I really stole, bro. For real. I've never really been a thief. I despise thieves. But somebody always trying to steal from me. That's the crazy part.
That's because they know you despise them.
Somebody always trying to steal something from me, bro.
That's that grandma karma.
That's probably right.
Fellas, let's pivot and transition. Let's talk about this Glorilla situation with her family. They're saying that she don't look out for her family. She don't break them off. They're living like they're living in the hood still and still struggling or whatnot. So my question to y'all is this, right? And it's like a 3-part question. When you gain or acquire success, how much do you owe family? At what point do you stop? And is there such thing as too much or too little? So
I just want to say one thing first. The sister, or the one with the low boy.
Yeah.
She said, give me $2,500. I'll leave it alone. That tell you everything you need to know about the situation.
She probably strung out on drugs.
Why we even
No, she didn't say
acknowledging
that. She said she owe us $25 each.
Bro, the fans will get her that. Just start a fucking.
I've seen this.
GoFundMe,
I've seen this thing. I don't know how true it is. I've seen where Tory Lanez wrote her and sent her $2,500.
Yeah. And she posted because
she posted
she said
it.
something about you didn't want me to put this out, but I had to.
Yeah.
So Tory Lanez ended up sending her $2,500.
Oh, all that shit.
I would have sent that bitch nothing, man.
That shit weak.
You out here trying to destroy your sister's character. Fuck you. Once you take it there publicly, fuck you.
Yeah, for Glorilla,
Stay broke.
that's humiliating. That's so you did all this. You're crying out saying I did nothing for you.
You telling the whole world you a crackhead.
$2,500.
But
and then you got somebody in the same space as mine that I view as an equal sending you $2,500, locked up, incarcerated, making me look like
I ain't shit.
Like I ain't like the fuck.
Bruh, sometimes these celebrities don't be shit though.
Nah, but that be
Nah,
true.
I'm being real. Some of them be fucked up people, bruh.
Yeah.
I heard Jay-Z said he won't let his family members. I forgot. I'm paraphrasing, but it was a low number.
Yeah, like 4,000 or 5,000.
He won't let them get that without a full bro. I'm being real. Once you become multi, bro, I'm keeping it real. Yeah, we have to do what we got to do to get it. But first thing you should do, if your family living in the hood, the minimum, you take them out take them out that poverty.
Hold on.
I was gonna say something.
Time out. You take them out that poverty. Who exactly? Because if it's a second, third, fourth cousin, like
Nah, not them.
No,
Your
let him
moms.
finish.
You like moms.
okay,
Your dad. You talking about you multi now.
okay,
Your sister and your brother.
yeah, of course.
Because honestly, that just look bad. How you a multi-millionaire and your little sister and brother still in the hood?
But now let's do this, right? Because sometimes people do that. And then these same people will fuck up the bread, lose the house, and go back to the hood and do what Glorilla's sister did. But they won't mention that what you already did and took them out the hood. Because earlier in the year, you said, these motherfuckers at the bottom, we need to leave them there. What if that's your immediate family?
Wait, say that again?
What if these people that you said, the motherfuckers at the bottom that's holding us back, remember you're like, we need to leave them there. What if that's a brother or a sister of yours that you already moved out the hood?
So
you
it's
put them on, and then now they fucked it up. Whatever it is that you did for them, probably got them a trade, a career, put them in position. They fucked it up because they wanted to live off of what you already earned, right? So now they go back and they say, Brief ain't do shit for me.
I hear you, but it's exceptions to all rules. I'm glad you brought that up. That bottom is after you've been helped.
And
your history show that you're just a non-productive citizen.
But what if that's what her sister is?
Oh, I've been said fuck a sister. The day you go online talking about your family, that show who your character is anyway.
Because before I used to say the same thing, but then context matters, right? Like what you just said, context matters. Because I'm almost certain there's no way Glorilla didn't do nothing for them. That's almost impossible. Is it possible? Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Hey, bro.
But hold on. I'm not saying that she did. I'm just, or she didn't. But what I'm saying is I'm almost certain she did something. It may not be what they wanted, and that may be something else too. You may be like, hey, bro, I got $1 million. Everybody, I'm gonna get a big house. All y'all gonna move in it. Then there's gonna be opportunities for everybody to move off from there. And somebody might be like, nah, fuck that, man. I need my own house. Entitlement.
Hey, bro.
And entitlement comes from the closest the people that's the closest to you.
Bro, I know 3 people, right? Close people in my life, friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas I grew up with. 3 got they inherited some big money.
And they all fucked it up, huh?
3 of them. I was on top for years, as far as like I'm the one that take care of everybody, pay your way to get in the club, food, clothes. The niggas go to jail, money on their books. Specifically these 3. I seen 3 different times these niggas got millions. Not one of them ever in life even gave me $500.
Yeah, that's...
So I can believe somebody can get a bag and act like you ain't never do nothing for them. Now I'm gonna show you how I really wanted to stun on you.
All along.
It happens all along. You trying to stun on me.
Nah, that's common too.
But all I was doing is showing you love.
Yeah, that's common too. I've been through that. Easy. Several times.
Big bag.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, I got you. One nigga told me some weird shit. Hey, man, I thought about what you did. I appreciate you as a friend. Let's go down there to these jewelers and get some chains made. He out of town. I go down there, put the play together. I say, you sure you getting this? This is word. Yeah, I said, okay, I'm gonna put the money down. Put it down. Got you. He got low. Houdini. Damn, bro, why you made me put my money down and you say you gonna do that? What kind of nigga are you? That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. These type of people exist in this world.
Nah, they definitely exist.
Yeah, bro, this shit be weird, boy. So now when I do things for people, I'm not expecting the goddamn thing. Whatever I do, the universe got me. It's just law. Whatever you do, come back to you. And it may not come back from that person, but it got to come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a goddamn thing back from nobody when I do it. Because I know, bruh, even Jesus, bruh, and I forgot the story a little bit. The person that was on the cross with him, one of them people, I forgot. They ain't even tell Jesus thank you, bruh. You go do stuff for people in life and they just say, it is what it is, bruh.
Yeah.
It's just normal, bruh.
Yeah, but that's why I alluded to entitlement first, because entitlement's the worst, bruh. It's the fucking worst. When people feel entitled about your hard work, what you've done, and feel like they deserve more than what you're giving them, that shit is the worst. That creates envy. Because remember, envy is typically coming from a close proximity as well, just like entitlement. A hater, that's nothing. Anybody can hate you. There could be somebody that you don't know from across the street, but to envy the person, 9 times out of 10, you're close up on them and you know more than the average person does.
Yeah, that's real, boy.
You see what I'm saying?
Well,
But yeah,
let
man.
me say something on that take.
Go ahead.
I think that most of the time our siblings, especially our siblings, they expect too much. They expect that I'm gonna sit here every day on this podcast. Every Saturday, I'm gonna get up, come grind, come do what I do. The minute I get the bag, I'm supposed to look out, which I don't mind looking out. But let's just say if I get a $10 million contract, you give somebody $100,000. Oh, what? That's all I'm worth. This all, you know what I mean?
It ain't
It's
enough.
like
That's the entitlement.
it's like with your siblings, they expect whatever you have, you're supposed to give them half of everything you have.
So not my siblings.
Which I'm just speaking.
They know not
I'm
to
just
ask me
telling
for
you
a
that.
goddamn
So-
thing, boy.
So to me, I think it's one of those things where, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you have a close relationship with your sibling, you could look out for them. And those you don't have a close relationship, I don't think you do owe them anything. And me personally, you don't owe nobody nothing when you get your money. Only person you really owe is your parents. Your parents. If you want to look out, you look out. If you don't want to look out, you don't want to look out.
Well,
Hold on. Let me finish. Just like earlier when you said you're supposed to go buy your siblings, get them out the hood and all that, that's also a responsibility you're going to put back on yourself. Because these motherfuckers ain't got no money to pay the taxes on their house.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got no money to pay these car insurance you're about to buy them. So basically, you're about to take care of them anyway. So you might as well just say you're gonna take care of them for the rest of their life. Because the minute you stop taking care of them, they can't afford that lifestyle.
Not only that, you get the Glorilla situation.
That's why you go do what LeBron do. Go get him qualified or something. Hey, what's your gift? All right, LeBron. All right, LeBron. This is what you go do.
LeBron don't
you
have
go
no
pick
family.
up that camera and you go follow it. You go follow me.
LeBron
Wherever I
LeBron
go,
don't have no family.
You go follow me with that camera.
But at the same time, it takes some.
That's
it takes
your
a little
job.
bit of humility and integrity for somebody to do that.
Your
Because
siblings
now
not gonna
you
want
have
to do it.
Understand, right? Most people that's around you or that's close to you, they don't view you for who you've become or who you are. So those are the ones that's actually looking for moments to try to humble you. When the world starts viewing you as a megastar, superstar, of someone that has large influence. Now you're gonna tell them, hey bro, yeah, hold the camera for me while I'm doing that. Most motherfuckers is not gonna do that because they're gonna feel like you're belittling them.
Get your bitch ass from around me, but that's how that's gonna go.
Yeah, in a way.
But in reality, the right thing to do is, bruh, take that.
Because I don't got them type of people around me no more. Them niggas can't. If you don't see my value, you can't really be around me, bro.
It's not that they don't see your value. They do see your value.
They see it.
But they're gonna try to humble you to
They
bring
wanna
your
put
value
y'all
back down, so you can remember who they are associated to you.
Nigga, you want this job or you don't want this job?
See me, let me tell you something. The saddest thing I've
You want to
seen.
hold this camera? You want to be my
Let me tell you
assistant?
something. The saddest thing I've seen.
do something.
I got one of my homeboys right now. You know who he is, but I'm not finna mention his name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My dog, when he go out, he look out for everybody. He makes sure everybody drink. He just be vibing. And one of the saddest thing I've heard one night, like he'll have like 3, 4, 5 dudes in a whip with him because he don't drive at night because when he get drunk, he don't like to drive. So he was really fucked up that night. And then I heard somebody say, damn, who gonna drive such and such around? Every nigga in the car like, I don't know, man. Somebody got to drive that nigga around. Like, they felt like they're on the same level with him where they can't drive him. That's not even being a real homie because you could have been like, nah, fuck that, man. I got you, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these are the type of clowns he keeps around him. And it's like, every nigga around you feel like they're in the same level you are, even though you don't with the money. That's why I keep nobody around me, bro. I keep no one around me.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's that entitlement. When I tell you entitlement is the worst, it's the worst. It's the worst, man.
And hold on. To go back, like we were saying earlier, for that stupid ass girl to get on camera and say she owes $2,500 on TMZ Live, you know how embarrassing that was for the black people.
The tape. Harvey was like 25.
$2,500? You know how embarrassed you made us look on Black History Month?
Come on, man.
You deserve 50 lashes,
Black
man.
History Month.
That's
She deserved 50 lashes for that. $2,500.
Man, she looked slow. I seen like a 30-second clip of her. She looked like she mentally disturbed.
Yeah,
or something.
$2,500, dog, on Black History Month, dog.
I ain't even gonna act like I entertain that shit a little bit, bro.
I have a question for y'all. Just to go back to the files, because this shit it's a lot, bro. Is there anyone that may be in the files that we don't know of that would surprise you? Who would that individual be for you?
Hey, bro, never put nothing past nobody, bro. If you're a human being living on planet Earth, you're acceptable to do
Yeah, I
anything.
mean-
So
I wouldn't be shocked.
you can't be shocked what a brother person to do, bro. When a person not around you, bro, that's why I never say what my kids would do. I never say what my wife would do. I never say what my homeboy would do. I can assume they'll do the right thing, but you don't know what people do when they not around you, bro.
That's real.
I'd be shocked if I'm
So-
on it.
Well, hopefully they I don't know what they
Liv, what'd you say, Liv?
I'd be shocked if I'm on it because I'm like, God damn, that's definitely AI.
The conspiracy the last few years is that Jay-Z's next, Jay-Z this, Jay-Z's about to go down
Yeah, they
too.
slowly trying to get out.
Like everybody, it's keep coming from every direction. And I don't know. I'm one of the few people who's not looking forward to that day. So I'm hoping he come out clean in this.
I'm glad you said it. I don't believe he's in the files for those reasons that they're saying everyone else was. I believe if he would be on the files, it would be more so towards what we were alluding to. Somebody probably convinced him to go out there and then he probably never went back.
Might have been the
But
Big
then at
Pimpin'
the end of the
video.
day, I don't know. But I don't believe that's the case with him. But yes, there is a target on him right now.
Spider
he
just-
knows
they
it,
hardest.
he has to know it.
Spider just said something that's real, man. Like he said, he doesn't want that to happen, right? For so many black people, man, we so happy when we see our black stars are falling. We don't understand. We don't have no one left.
Yeah.
All our major stars that get to the top, they bring them back down. And I can't stand when I see these niggas out here clapping like, yeah, oh shit, that's crazy. Like, nah, nigga.
You know what I
But
mean?
here's the thing.
How
I
many
want to say
lyrics I
something
gotta
to that.
delete?
Spider, please don't forget what you was about to say. I want to say something to that. But part of the takedown is because they helped create you.
Yeah.
So you're already in bondage or in bed with them doing such whatever they asked you to do to help catapult you to where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like when that happens, I agree with you, Liv, because they destroyed damn near every person that we could point to and look at as someone that we can view as either a role model or somebody that we can. I don't want to use the word idolize because I don't believe you should idolize anyone, but view in a light where okay, that person represents us in a positive light, right? So if that person did receive these helps from this other party and did some strange shit along the ways, do you still feel like that shouldn't be exposed?
Yeah, it should be exposed.
Of course it should be
It should be
exposed.
exposed.
Okay.
But what I'm saying,
Okay,
no, hold on,
like what though?
Hold on one
With
second.
kids?
Anything that you don't believe that represents what you believe your core values, whatever.
Yeah,
Kids,
it should
yes.
be exposed. Yes, it should be
Kids,
exposed.
yes. Or whatever.
Okay, this is what I feel when it comes to that. And I always say this: no man should be worrying about what another man doing with his dick, bro.
Nah, it
That's
wasn't
weird.
Even, it wasn't even sexual.
Now, if
it
it's
could
some
be
kid
blood
stuff,
sacrifice, it
yeah.
could be
if it's that
kids.
kid evil stuff, yeah. But why would somebody be trying to probe into somebody say what he doing with his dick?
Nah.
Nah,
That's
you
kind of
should-
weird.
that's
Like,
regular
But what?
business.
But listen, what I was about to say is this, right? Like, you're right on what you said, Bless. But it's one of those mindset where they're programming us back and letting us know, look, no matter how high you get, we could always bring your ass, your black ass back down to us. And that's why I was saying that I can't stand when I see niggas online making fun of all these black people that's getting messed up, going down. It's like, oh yeah, nah, nigga, you can't keep laughing at them because guess what? If you ever had any dream of going anywhere in life, they letting you know. The minute you get up there, we're gonna bring your ass back down.
And Farrakhan said something that was profound. It's very simple, nothing too crazy. He said, when people fall, don't laugh, learn.
Mm-hmm.
hey man, let me tell you something about Farrakhan. He one of the people that really started my spiritual growth. And
But the deeper you got into it, you started feeling different, huh?
I don't know about them no more, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime, and you Muslims, let me ask y'all this, because I don't know. This
There
for
it
the
is.
Muslim community.
There
This
it
for
is.
this specifically for the
Soon
Nation of
coming.
Islam.
Mhm.
Yeah, this for the Nation of Islam. You guys, you guys preach black power, knowledge of self. Y'all the ones that say the white man is the devil. Y'all started that term and all of that, right? Let me ask you this. Why every time one of the black Muslims, Dr. Khaled, Muhammad, Malcolm X, when they really say something towards,
The nation?
no,
Towards what?
towards like white people in like a racist way, why the Nation of Islam always silence them? Which one is it? Every time, look what they did to Dr. McCullough. Look what they did with.
Nah, there's a lot of people speculating and allegedly saying that Farrakhan either knew, had knowledge of, or was in with the assassination of Malcolm X.
But that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
I don't have any information. on
Anytime
that.
you speak too boldly, you grounded. You can't speak. I never ever in the history of this world, I gotta look this up. But it is obviously it hasn't happened enough. I never seen nowhere with no Nation of Islam member harm no white person. Never.
Oh, I in the physical.
In the physical. Never. I never seen it.
But let me ask you this: have you ever seen him harm anyone? Well, yeah, because Malcolm and the ones that are no longer.
Yeah,
here.
the FBI.
Yeah.
The FBI took him out.
Yeah, but by way of the nation, it was his own people that sold him out.
Yeah, but it still should have been some others like, nah, we crashing out behind this.
Yeah.
Wasn't no crash out. Actually, in the movie, when they beat one of them up, what Malcolm X did, he lined them up in front of the jail and pointed his finger. That means y'all get y'all ass on, boy, because we don't really want to go to war with them. So is the Nation of Islam for black people or are they for black Muslims? Which one is it?
That's a good question.
Now I know they stand on business because it's a lot of celebrities pay them for security. Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Beyonce. But are they really against that other side? That's what I want to know.
I mean, shit. Verbally, yes. Physically, there's no evidence of it. You get what I'm saying? But do you think, how far you think we'd get, or how much change you think would happen if we physically get involved with them? Because the change has to come from within. Because the older I get, the more I understand and realize, like, we as blacks, even though we have no control over the system or whatever, but the only way to bring change is to what? You got to infiltrate the system.
Bro, you got to go to war, bro. That's the only way, bro.
But there's different types of wars. You can fight a war from within. It don't have to.
Bullshit.
Bro, we're at war now.
Nah.
Where AI is at. Yeah, it is. AI is
No,
at war.
I ain't talking about that
China's
type
at
of
war
war.
with America by way of AI. COVID was war.
Yeah,
you don't
but
understand this. You're viewing war in the sense of just old school bombing. No. That's the actual war when nations are at war. What I'm asking is, you can have civil wars within your country.
that's those the play wars, bro. A real war, the real war, you gonna see fire in the streets, bro. Yeah, that's how you got to get it in blood, bro. It got to be blood on the streets, bro. When you look at history, anytime anybody ever got their independence, it was blood, bro. All this AI, we watch around.
So but you're not looking for independence. You're looking for power.
Okay, listen what I'm saying.
No, I'm using like us right now in
Yeah.
this form, as far as us black people, how we can get further and have more leverage or power within whatever country.
The same way.
Hey, bro, that's an illusion. That's illusion. They built the system. Our best bet is just play the game. Because no matter what you do, you just said it earlier.
But that's what I mean by
They gonna bring you up and they gonna bring you down. Bro. Imagine.
That's pretty much what I mean when I say with the civil war within, you playing the game to gain leverage.
Bruh, whatever leverage you think you gaining is made the fuck up. That's what I'm telling you. You can play that stuff in your head. That's the illusion.
So
take care of your kids, love your family, and get some money, man. But trying to gain leverage on the system, bro, this, in America, they created this system. And the only way we can take over is got to be blood in the streets. And it's not enough of us. Unless our African brothers and sisters come over here. It's not enough for us, bro.
So you believe the number when it says that, as far as the census, when it says we're 12, 13% of the population in America? I don't believe it. I believe we make up a larger percentage of that. They just keep that number low to brainwash us and to keep us at bay. Like, look, you're not just a minority, like you're puny in comparison to them numbers wise. I don't believe we're 12.
You're probably
13%.
right, but guess what? Half our soldiers in prison, bro. Why you think they put them in there? So if it actually do kick off, the most alpha black man we got, the most toughest, they already put away, to be real with you. That's why they got them off the streets. They too alpha. They do what the fuck they want to do. They keep getting in trouble. They aggressive. They don't want them on the street specifically because if we got to go to war, if it's a race shit, they ain't gonna be able to handle them type of niggas.
Yeah, so okay. So
think about this shit.
No,
deep.
I agree with you. Right? I agree with you 100%.
Especially the Haitians.
But
they really don't want them on the streets when the revolution starts.
You seen they ain't canceled the TPS, nigga.
They really don't want to go to.
You seen they extended the TPS.
The white man biggest fear out of all black people is the Haitian, bro.
Shout out to the Haitians. Shout out to
real,
the Zoes, man.
Because he already proven what he gonna do to you.
Yeah, he gonna crash out. He gonna die about it.
That's been proven already. So
and he gonna free others.
It's on, bro. But my thing is, bro, they created this game, bro. Yeah, it's the Matrix. We could decode it, get out of it. For example. Think about this for a second.
Here's where I'm at with that, right? Pause real quick, right? Just think about this for a second, right? When we were talking about the Epstein situation, right? Who were we saying that was behind him that gave him a lot of that power?
The machine.
The machine, right? The specific groups, right? Or a group in particular. A singular group, right? How did they gain power?
I think, first off, we're giving these people that power too much credit, for real, bro.
How?
Let me tell you why.
At one point we were.
Let me tell you why. Well, let me tell you why. We still dealing with other human beings, bro.
Bro, every war we've been to,
bitch got a liver and a kidney and a heart. Don't get it twisted. They got power, but nothing more powerful than that person up there. We still dealing with human beings, bro. By nature, they go self-destruct. They doing it now.
Exactly.
It's one race the white male. He's the number one in America right now to commit suicide. Right now, it's one with a shotgun in his mouth. Boom! Right now, right when I just said that.
Yeah, but this group that we're talking about, they don't.
What you call that?
They don't consider themselves to be the regular white man.
They don't consider themselves white.
Okay.
You see where I'm going with it?
So
they infiltrated.
So you think that group?
They run it, bro. They run it.
I ain't say they don't run it. I say they are human beings.
Oh, no, of course.
Niggas talking like they robots, like they...
Nah, they not robots.
Around
they
this
not
bitch,
robots.
boy.
They're not robots. But I don't think...
They get cancer. They got heart issues.
But here's what you don't All right, let's talk about this for a second, right? These same group of individuals, they don't even call the regular 911s. They have their own everything. You don't understand.
I do.
Boy,
they build. I get it.
You just don't understand, boy.
I do.
You don't understand the chokehold that they have, bro.
I get it.
Like, nigga, if you...
You ever been to Aventura Hospital on Saturday?
I get it.
No, I'm asking you, ever been?
No, I don't go to Aventura Hospital.
Oh, Mount Sinai.
Mount Sinai.
The elevator, floor, it opens up on its own.
It just keeps opening up every floor.
Because it's part of the Sabbath.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, they got
so if you go into the 20th floor, get ready for 20 stops. Whether somebody getting on or off or not.
Okay. So let me ask y'all this.
Go ahead.
With all this y'all saying they y'all and all this power, y'all think they better than y'all?
Absolutely not. Which is why I said if they able to infiltrate it, why can't we? That's what I was saying. That was the whole purpose of me bringing them up.
I don't think they
because you said just play the game. It's nothing. But then I'm watching this group that just did it.
Bro,
you see where I'm going with it?
I don't think they power got to do anything with them being better than us. It's just that
they ran a game that got them in position of power to where now they run this shit.
Okay, it's power in numbers. And for order for us,
they got the least numbers. They make up a smaller percentage of us. They make up only 2-3% of the world.
Yeah, but they got the fun and the battle numbers.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you say all the alphas in our group are in prison or in jail outside of the Haitians, so it's like them. At what point are we going to level up and smarten up and realize, hold on, we still playing the game backwards 200-300 years later?
But that's why we need our other Caribbean brothers and sisters to join the fight. And that's what we've been talking about. Yeah. We need to unite.
I've been saying that too.
That's really what it is.
I've been saying that
we
too.
Take over.
That's
it's more of us.
That's a whole nother mind fuck that they did in itself right there. Like, if all that combined in one, now it's a whole different ball game.
Because to be real with you, bro, I was really saying, like, I had to think about it deep. Because I said, nah, I can't think that way. Because my whole life, all my best friends from elementary, Jimmy, to after middle school, all the way to grown up, Gary, my two best friends been Haitian all my life. But I started looking at Caribbean people, like, I see all this stuff online, Jamaicans, Haitians, all them, Spanish, nobody fuck with the black man. So I'm like, man, we probably need to separate from everybody. We have no friends.
I can see where you're saying that.
Everybody talk shit about us, and
it's the same thing. The Caribbean is all like that. Haitians talk bad about Jamaicans. Jamaicans talk bad about.
That's
Haitians.
What I'm saying.
Everyone think they're better than the other. Trinidadians think they're better than. It's just it's all fucked up and divided like that, which goes back to the oppression of the fucking slave masters. Look at this shit. 1,000 years later, it's still going on.
Man, listen, y'all, if you still bleaching your cream in 2026, you need to find the tallest building and look down and jump off that bitch, boy. You bait chicken, it's over with.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is prominent, is huge in the Caribbean, bro. Before we wrap up, anything else y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to chime in? Anything you want to throw in there?
Spider.
Even if it don't have nothing to do with what we discussed.
Get off your mind, Spider. Something on your mind,
I'm going to go ahead and say...
Get it off.
I'm going to highlight what I said earlier. There's a thin line between being intellectual and completely losing your marbles. I think history has taught us this. Some of the biggest sick people or criminals or whatever you would like to categorize them as in history have also been known to be some of the smartest, most intellectual people that we've ever come across. So with that being said, as we become more aware and we receive more information and life continues to life, it's important to understand that at any point in time, we could lose our marbles. We could completely go insane, psychotic, sociopathic. I think that is more normal than we realize. But just to kind of have a wrap on that idea and just, kind of be able to control or at least sense when something's off with yourself based on like how your thought process is going and things of that nature. So yeah, just be aware of your thoughts and where they could take you.
What you got,
top of
Bree?
your mental. Wow, that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me piggyback off that. Just be careful how you treat people. You don't know what people mental at. You can have a person that ain't see their kid in 6 months. Yeah, ready to crash out. You never know. You never know what people mental at. So be very careful.
What you got, Leif?
Your success is your success. Just remember when you do get to the point where you're comfortable in life, everybody can't be comfortable with you. Wherever you're sitting at, everybody can't sit with you. You can always go back and look out, but you can't bring everybody up there with you.
That's where I was going.
Hold on, wait. Let me say this. Hey, Spider, lean back a little bit. Lean back. That statement just bothered me a little bit. You said your success is
Your success is your success.
your success is your. I disagree now, because imagine this.
Mm-hmm.
Say I put a boxing gym in the middle of a hood that didn't have shit,
Mm-hmm.
And one of them.
and then a kid go in there, learn how to box, become champ, and never come back and support this park, never give him no money. If the boxing gym wasn't there, you wouldn't have never learned how to box. I owe my neighborhood. It's my duty to come back and do something for that park.
Go ahead.
I need to do something for that park because I wouldn't be boxing if this boxing gym didn't exist in the hood.
You're right. But let me ask you a question. You put the boxing gym in the hood. He went through the boxing gym.
Yeah.
Did he still not have to stand in front of his own opponents by himself and fight?
Yeah, he had to fight.
No, answer the question. Did he not have to stand in the ring by himself and fight by himself?
But I mean, somebody
No,
had
just
to train
answer
him.
that question. No, just answer that question first.
Well, no, because that's a technical question. Somebody had to teach him how to box.
Okay, so let me ask you a question again.
Yeah.
I went through your academy to learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate you. So now when I'm in the ring one-on-one by myself fighting with that person, who's in there with me from your academy?
Nobody.
Understand this. You could be right and I could be right too. I'm not saying that he doesn't owe the hood anything. I said you could go back and look out for the hood.
I think
But-
more so. Go ahead, Leif.
But what I'm saying is this. You have to always put that your success. The reason I'm saying that because everybody, just like you said, is going to feel like you owe them. You really don't owe nobody. Just because I went through your thing and I don't owe you that, I could come back and look out. But I don't owe you that.
Nah, you owe me that.
No, you don't owe
You
that.
owe me that.
I think.
Nah, fuck that.
No.
I'm gonna be on the side. Hope you lose. Bitch get knocked out with a big sign, boy. Security gonna drive me out that fish.
I think what Liv is probably alluding to, and both of y'all right. In a perfect world, the boxing gym created an opportunity, and you should go back to give something.
Of course.
But I think what he's alluding to, knowing Liv how I know him, is more so there's a guilt that comes with success, especially for the black man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have success, you're always questioning yourself, am I doing enough? Am I helping the others enough? And then you lose yourself in the process. You look back, you gave it all away. And then now you're the breadwinner. Now you got to go create this all over again. But the people that you gave to can't really can't help you.
Okay.
Because you are the lifeline. So you got to help, you got to give, but with limitations. Because if you don't have anything, then no one has nothing.
Yep.
But as long as you have something, everybody will have something.
But this the point I'm trying to make. This the illusion about success. Nobody in life has done anything by themselves. That's
No, that's
impossible.
That's not what we're saying, bro.
anything. Well, let me say this. Let me say this. You think you have, but I'm gonna question that. Let me say this. Anything in life, anything you want to do, you got to go through other human beings. So when I hear somebody say, "Well, nobody helped me. I did it by myself." That hat you got on right there, right? Say you was making that in your basement, and I came down there to see you. We drinking, and you like, man, it's just sitting over there, man. It's all right. And just say I say this hat whack, and you like, yeah, this shit is whack. Let me find something better else I can do with my time. But say I say, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. You really got some talent, dog. You need to make more of these, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Give me one. Let me wear it. This shit is fire. And I just motivated you. Now you turned up with these hats. Now them shits go. I just gave you value. I just gave you confidence. Now you take that, you done became a millionaire. I put the battery in your back. Now you in your Ferrari. You don't even call my phone no more. You don't think you owe me, nigga?
He don't owe you.
Yeah, you do.
Hold on, time out. How did you motivate him when he already had the product?
Because he wasn't
That doesn't mean he wasn't gonna wake up tomorrow and be motivated.
Hey, bro.
Here's where I'm at.
No, wait,
I'll accept what you're saying.
You know how many niggas stopped rapping because they homeboys say that shit was whack?
I'll accept what you're saying.
It's the same difference.
No.
Somebody, you can come to me and say, yo, how this song sound? How this sound? I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit whack. I done made your confidence go down. You don't rap no more. But I put that battery in your back.
But brief,
yo, I ain't gonna lie. That shit snapping.
What you're saying,
you keep going. You get a hit.
Accept it on both sides.
Now, you don't even, hey, man, you don't even know me no more.
You're right, but let me ask you a question.
Only way I'll accept it is if you accept it for both ways. Pause. Here's what I mean by that. If you tell me my shit raw and I don't make it, I'm like, damn, bro, you the reason I ain't make it. The shit was garbage all along. You lied to me. It could go both ways.
Yeah,
you were truthful.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What if you tell
ways.
Spider his shit is whack? That motivate him to go do a platinum album.
I kind of motivated him still.
There it is.
So what if you tell him it is good and he don't make it? But he's banking off now. Brief said that shit raw and Brief a lit
And
nigga.
his shit whack.
So nigga, I know I'm good.
Hey, let me tell you something.
And his shit whack.
And then nothing happened.
Let me tell you
is
something.
it still your fault that he didn't make
Answer
it?
that question.
If you answer that
Answer
right,
that question.
I'm with you.
Answer that
Let me
question.
tell you something.
Go answer that question
tell
first.
him
Can I
after you
answer?
Answer that
Can I
question
answer?
first. Go ahead.
If you put the battery in his back and he believes you and he
Yeah.
don't make it,
Yeah.
is that your fault?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all ready for this answer?
Yeah.
It's impossible to not make it
Oh, yeah,
if you
full
going
of
the
shit,
hardest you can go.
You full of shit, Brief.
Hey, let me
That
tell
don't
you how
answer
pill
the
to swallow.
question,
Let me
though.
tell you how pill to swallow.
That don't answer the question.
It do answer it.
No, it
No,
don't.
it don't. No, it don't.
You listening?
No, it don't.
Answer the question.
How
Brief.
many of your homeboys that you said could rap in the hood
Yeah.
never made it?
You know I didn't make it? Because they
It's
don't
your
want it
fault.
back.
No, it's your fault.
They don't
It's
want
your
it back.
fault.
Because it's your
Because
fault.
if you gave
They
them,
don't want it bad
if you
enough.
put
No,
the
it's
battery
your
in their
fault.
back for them to
It's
make
your
it, when they
fault.
do make it, then it's your fault they
Yeah,
didn't make
it's
You
it.
your
listening?
fault, Brief. It's your
They
fault.
ain't make it because they don't want it bad enough,
Because
bruh.
it's your fault.
So then it comes down to them. Nothing that has to do with you. Because if they want it bad enough, regardless if you tell them
Okay.
do this, you
All
see
right.
where I'm going with
It's
it?
Brief
It
fault.
can go either way, but this is the point I'm trying to make to you. If I bring you value as a friend, if you in the studio and you making a song, we just talking about music, and I'm just, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, say it like this. Hey, you know that hook? I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fire when you hit it with that.
Do you know how much time that happened in the studio?
And that song become a hit. I was a part of that. I brought value to you to turn up.
Yes, you are. Pause
So-
right there.
Yeah,
Stop,
you're right,
stop,
you're right,
stop,
you're right,
stop,
you're
stop, stop. Same scenario. We're in the studio. You give them advice. You tell them do this. It don't work. Is it your fault?
It don't work that time or it never worked.
It never worked. Or that time. Either way, is it your fault? Because you want the credit for it when it works. What I'm saying
No.
is you should also be to blame when it don't work. Because if you want to be recognized when it works, then when it don't work, you should also get the blame. That's all I'm saying.
First off, it always worked when you going hard, bruh.
So if what you're saying is true, it's counterproductive to everything else that you're saying, because what you're saying is I gave you an advice, but it still comes to you. But once you make it, I'm going to piggyback on it and say you owe me.
I'm not gonna say that. I just said I brought value to something you was doing.
So you
And that made you win. See, we downplay a lot of people
We're
around
not
us, bro.
downplaying it. All I'm saying is this, Brief, and you're not viewing it from the other side. You're only viewing it as you make it, it works. What I'm saying is,
Bro, first off, everything ain't gonna work, bro.
bingo.
It is what it is.
So it ain't gonna work. So that means when it does
But
work,
it may not work if I tell you or not. It may not work. So it's the same thing. But what I'm saying, I'm speaking specifically.
Yeah.
Specifically, if you had low confidence, you was about to give up on something, and somebody around you motivated you, encouraged you, put that battery in your back, and it worked out for you, you owe that person.
But what if it don't work out?
We ain't speaking in them scenarios. We speaking if it works.
No, if it works.
If it works, you owe that person. Point blank.
I don't think you.
What do you? How much do you owe them? What exactly do you owe them? Because this is where it gets. This is where it really gets iffy, tricky.
Get tricky.
Acknowledgement. I think acknowledgement that's where it started.
So that means you could just.
So that means you just shout him out on the
you could give him
record.
a
Shout out to Brief. Without Brief, I wouldn't have my confidence and never mention it again. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
That's what being a real nigga come into play.
Of course, but hold on. You shout it out on your next single. Shout out to Brief, boy. Without Brief, I wouldn't have my confidence, and you never mention it again. You're going to have a career like Jay-Z. And now Brief feels some type of way because you only mentioned that one time. Do you feel like you did enough? That's the question.
Spider, do you think you did enough?
Technically, you mentioned it. You highlighted it. Did you do enough?
I didn't even realize it was that far.
In theory, I mean, yeah, you gotta acknowledge it. I think acknowledging it is enough because it depends on the.
Okay,
Thank you.
bingo. So
on the
stop right
dynamic.
there.
No,
Now,
let him
Brief.
finish, let him finish.
He has a career like Jay-Z. He acknowledged you on his first album, like Reasonable Doubt, that dropped 94, I believe, right? Or 96, one of those years. And never mentioned you again. But you were the primary source that gave him that confidence, the swag, the lingo, all of that. Is that enough for you? That one-time shout-out, and here we are 30 years later.
You know he supposed to drop a bag on that person that
okay,
put that battery in
See,
his
so
back.
that's where the separation happened, because Spider said a shout-out, you expecting the bag. It goes back to what we were talking earlier.
No, but Spider supposed to know to drop a bag on me.
Yeah, I said at least the acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement is not a
where it
bag.
starts. That's where it starts, though. You feel me?
Oh, Spider, you walking it back, Spider.
I'm not
you walking it back
because
we were specific. We said you shouted out on the song.
This is what I think of. Your dynamic with a person is always different. This could be the person who this nigga is a liability. This a nigga who might be always asking you for something, right? But he hype you up in that moment you needed it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So in theory, you like, okay, this person usually doesn't add much value to my life at all. This is a person I could probably do without. But on this specific day and time, they motivated me to do such.
How big of a bag you dropping?
Enough to make a nigga feel appreciated.
And what's that
What's
number?
that number?
Because you never know what the person.
For me, it's for me as a gift giver, I would look at a item. I'm not gonna give nobody like a lump sum of cash. Like most likely I wouldn't, unless it's my mother. Or, like it has to be like a strategic like gift giving. Like you know what I'm saying? Not just like yeah, like.
But see, Spider, that right there, what you just said, caused so much friction in the hood and throughout urban culture. Because you're thinking of an actual gift. Whoever it is you're giving it to is expecting a bag.
Yeah, and that's just you don't.
Hey, bro.
You see where we going with that?
I'm being real, bro.
Because Bree specifically said you gotta drop a bag.
Bro, think about it.
A gift.
Bro. Yeah, you got the talent. But a lot of people don't use their talents. If I come around you and you do art, and I'm motivated you to create dope art, it's a none. Like,
look, I just wanted to show this to prove this point.
If you're successful because of my
Let him
motivation,
look,
yeah, you should give me a check when you make it, because I'm doing it organically because I fuck with you.
right?
That's true.
I'm not doing it for that.
No.
Both of us broke.
No. Everything that you just said, everything
bench.
that you just said applied. But you know, which is why we came back to this. Y'all would have already had beef right now, because he's getting you a gift. You expecting a bag. So what's the real? You see where I'm going with it? Don't focus on what Spider's supposed to do for Brief. What I'm saying is the person that's on the receiving end has an expectation of what you should do.
Again, it's
question.
different. The dynamics are different.
You see what I'm saying? So just alone, from having this conversation, y'all niggas would have been beefing
I
right now.
got a
No, I
question for
disagree
Brief.
because if we were applying the question,
He's
to,
expecting a bag, you're buying a
No,
gift.
listen, though.
Listen,
Yeah,
Spider,
Spider.
you're trying
Nah,
to
Spider.
justify
Spider,
it.
no, he
Come
said he
on,
want
bro.
money. He
You're
want
trying
money.
to justify
No, I get that, but
he's expecting a bag.
in every
Period.
situation, I
You're
wouldn't give
getting
a bag.
a gift. Okay, here, Brief. Who's your favorite artist? You love James Brown? Here's a gold James Brown plaque. Pass it to Brief. No, we're gonna act it out.
It's
Pass
gonna
it
be
to
better
Brief.
than that.
That's a gold James Brown plaque, right? Brief's gonna say, "Oh shit, boy, that's my favorite
What a
artist."
check!
Bingo.
Bingo.
Nigga,
They're gonna
Bingo.
beef. They're gonna beef.
I can buy this myself, nigga.
They're
There
gonna
it is.
beef. That's the problem.
When you was on the bench crying, I told you, nigga, get back to the music. Let's go to the studio tonight.
I got a question
see?
for you, Brief.
Come on, man.
I got a question for you, Brief.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So let's just say you motivate Spider to his music is you're like, nah, your shit raw, man. You should really
Our
go
dynamic
hard.
would be different.
No, but
though.
hold on, let me finish. You should go hard at this. Spider say, you know, I'm gonna go hard at it. Spider used all his resource, every penny he has, to make sure this album go. The album go nowhere. Do you owe him money?
So let me.
Which is pretty much
Okay,
what I was saying.
wait. Let me act like I'm Spider.
Because now he's broke. You don't.
Okay. Let me act like I'm Spider. Let me act like I'm Spider. In my head, bro, how I seen how life work. When a person ready to die by something, they putting their last and everything. With faith, it always work. So I know what you saying, bro. I don't know, like I'm being real. The stories I read,
I know what Brief is saying.
I don't know if you
Because
can
the
fail
ones
if
that
you
don't
going
make it are the
so
ones
I know what I'm
crazy.
saying.
What Brief
but-
is saying is you just keep going until
No, but what
you
I'm
make
saying
it.
is, what I'm saying to you, Brief, I hear what you're saying. What you're saying, I'm agreeing with it. But if you made him make it, he owes you a bag. If he used all his money.
I'm not gonna say I made
Hold on,
him
let me
make it. I
finish, let me finish.
motivated
If you
him.
motivate him to make it, he used all his money to do what he got to do. He didn't make it, and you're up. Do you feel like you owe him a bag?
And he didn't make it.
Yes.
And he used all his resources
If
He
I'm
did
up,
everything.
based on what you told him.
You're gonna go drop a bag on him.
If I'm up, he doing music or not, and he down, he gonna be up. He gonna be good if I'm
That's
up.
all I asked. That's all I asked.
It's always gonna be good.
But for the record, y'all boys would have been beefing because Spider would have gave you that James Brown plaque and you would have wanted your money.
No, I disagree.
That's like you
because
turning up an
that's a
artist, bro.
different- All right,
You done
hold
went
on,
and found
wait,
an
wait, wait.
artist,
Spider,
turned them up.
wait, no,
Spider,
no,
you
no,
said
no.
you're giving a gift, you're not giving a lump
I
sum.
said in
Only
most.
to his
I
mom.
said in
Only
most.
to his
your
mom.
parent.
Only
That's
to his
not what I
parent.
said. Y'all could go back and review the tape.
We will. We
That's
will.
fine.
Live. Live.
Hey,
Make
that
sure
back
you
over
play
there.
that.
Hey, we
Finish.
don't- this
Let me
shit finna go
finish.
crazy.
Nah, I can go back and review the tape. If we go strictly, let's tap back into reality. Let's talk about me and Brief's real dynamic, like an actual dynamic, not a scenario. Not in most situations. Brief has overly looked out for me. Personal pleasure. In fact, I could probably name on one hand what I've had to do for Brief in return. As of right now, where our friendship stands right now. So let's just say he does push the needle for me, right? And I do X, Y, and Z. It's different,
Yeah, that's different.
from the person that I was explaining when I was giving the
Yeah,
example.
that's different because
the
you and him
person
closer.
that
Yeah,
No, but we
'Cause
didn't.
it's
we
more
didn't-
than that now.
But we didn't want
Yeah,
you
yeah,
to
yeah.
view it based on
Yeah.
your
On you-
friendship.
That's what I'm
with
saying.
Brief.
It's circumstantial.
We're viewing it
It's
just based
No,
on.
well, we're saying you and him would be beefing. We're talking about the character, not you.
Yeah.
you and him.
No, I know that. I
not
know
you
that.
in the
I'm
flesh.
not.
Here's what
we
here's
all
what we were
looking out for
saying.
each
I'm just
other.
saying the difference. You
We
feel
didn't
me?
want you to contextualize it as far as to break it down as far as the friendship dynamic. It's more so because there's certain people that come in your life that may give you an advice. That may be like, hey, bro, you doing it this way? Try it this way. And you've been trying this a certain way for 5 years and never worked. They came in, not a close friend, just an associate.
You take
and then
off.
You took off with that advice.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get you in the mind frame of. And I think that's more so what Brief was alluding to. So now you take off. He's expecting a bag. You're giving him a gift. This is why I'm saying a lot of this shit that you be seeing online where they say, oh, family members saying this person does nothing from that at XYZ. It's because the entitlement. I kept telling you this all episode. Not just you, but I just kept mentioning it in general. It's the entitlement. He feel entitled to a certain bag that you don't feel like he deserves. That's where the disconnect happens, and that's where y'all would have been beefing.
And it's a thing. I just feel like
Because he feel like he played a major role, which he did.
I
because
feel
when
like
you changed it, you took off. But you're viewing it like all he did was this one thing. But that one
Okay,
thing may be the
but-
only thing you need.
But this just my brain computer. I feel like we owe anybody that motivated us to keep doing something. For example, I read Rick Ross' book when he wrote that Everyday Hustling. He just wrote it while they was headed somewhere to a show. He performed it. And he said the crowd went crazy. And he remembered this one guy facing the crowd. He said, ask Ross. Ross will tell you about this, Ross. Ross will tell you. He looked in the crowd. He seen this dude's face. He said, a look on this dude's face like I'm paraphrasing, like he seen God. Like he never heard nothing like that before. He said, that's how he knew that was a hit, and that's how he knew to keep going. If I was a Ross, I would have went and found that guy. Yeah. You sparked something in me that made me turn this shit up. I would have gave that dude a check for that. Later on, if I would have knew who he was. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
Because without me seeing that, you could be working on something. Somebody, you get that phone call right when you about to give up. Hey, boy, stay going with the pod, boy. Man, you looking good. That sparked something. Okay, let me go record tomorrow. We owe them people something.
Damn, we're going to be paying a lot of people in the comments.
We owe people something for motivation, nigga.
Everybody in the comment get the bag. Keep commenting, keep liking, your bag is coming.
Free.
Brief is looking out in the comments.
We dropping bags.
Hey,
Spider gonna drop
don't
a
say
bag
we.
too, and Spider's dropping a gift. Liv dropping motivational advice.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't dropping shit.
Brief dropping the bag. I'm dropping opportunities. Get your ass up. Let's go. We gonna drop
motivation is not free. It's not. People should pay for it. If I spark something in you that make you a better person, you should pay homage.
So that means NFL coaches or the NBA coaches shouldn't get paid.
Why they shouldn't get paid?
Because we could just look out for them. The NFL don't need to pay them because everybody gonna look out for them.
Exactly. They shouldn't.
Yeah, so they shouldn't get paid.
They shouldn't.
You sound crazy.
Nah, man, you crazy.
Crazy
man.
as hell, Breeze.
They wouldn't be there to motivate.
I mean,
you.
They wouldn't motivate shit.
I'm just saying, the players when they up, they should have been got cash and coaches out. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Signed $100 million, and this dude trained you when you was young, helped you become a good football player. You should retire that man.
So now,
but niggas ain't real like that.
So here's what I was. So now we go back to what I was saying earlier. That same coach that cut the 53-man roster, that his kid was probably on life support, needed his check. He just cut him. He the reason this cat don't have a bag because you're the decision maker. You picked the 53 active man roster. How he supposed to feel about the coach?
Well, I missed that.
Is the coach is that the coach's fault? That you see where I'm going with it? But either way, man, dope episode 60. Appreciate y'all for checking in with us. Episode 60 in the books. We killed it. We talked about everything. Epstein, Glorilla family. We even got deep into it. Spider, actually. This is the most energy Spider ever brought on the episode. So we got Spider riled up. But yeah, episode 60. Thank y'all for checking in, everybody in the building. We out of here.